I'm doing some juicing today, and I'm gonna show you how easy or not so easy this would be with the new juicer that I got. It's a AmzChef. Actually, I got it about a week ago, so this is about the fifth time that I've used it. I'd say fifth time that I've used it. I've already cut up the vegetables, and what we would be juicing today would be some celery, romaine heart, spinach, pineapple, 1/4 lemon, and cucumber. And I also will be using the strainer just to get some extra pulp if there's any extra in there. About this is not as noisy as what they call the fast juicers that they sometimes call centrifugal. The slower ones, which is what this is, a slow juicer, is what they call a masticating machine. What I found is the best way to do juicing, especially when you have vegetables and greens, because greens are hard to juice, is to switch out what you're juicing. So I was actually doing the romaine hearts first, and now I'm putting in a cucumber. Put in a piece of pineapple. I'm going to put some spinach in. The slow juices are better for juicing greens. They yield more juice than the fast juicers. And not only that, but they hold more of the nutrition than the fast juicers. I had a fast juicer probably I bought one I guess about, I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago. And it juiced fruits very well, but it didn't do the greens, vegetables too well. The thing is, the fast juicers tend to heat up the juice a little bit, not heat it up where it's hot, but it does make it a few degrees warmer than what they call a cold juicer or a slow juicer. And that also removes some of the nutrition. This juicer right here, the AmzChef, it's easy to clean. To me, it's easy to use as well. Usually I don't do, the few times I've had juiced in this machine, I've not used pineapple, I've used apple to sweeten up the juice. video yesterday, I believe it was, or maybe the day before yesterday, where I did some juicing and compared it with store-bought juicing. So if you haven't seen that video, take a look at that video. I used the same ingredients that they had on the store-bought juice. It tastes different and it looked different. Mine was green. Theirs looked more like almost like a dirty watercolor. Celery is a good way of cleaning out the juice. And when I say cleaning out, I'm talking about to get things to move through. If things are kind of moving slow, you put some celery in there and it will definitely move it out. I don't have to have this in there, but I just want this to get anything extra, any pulps. One thing I've noticed with the fast juices, not most of them, they have a wider mouth, a wider opening where you can put like a whole apple in there, you know, and it will go down. But the slow juices, most of them, not all of them, have a smaller intake. Also, with some of the slow juices, especially the inexpensive one, which this is an inexpensive one, there's what they call so much time that you can use it before you actually need to shut it down and let it rest. And you need to look at the instructions. This one is every 20 minutes it will shut down. But normally I'm finished within maybe 8 minutes or so, or less. So I haven't had that problem of it shutting down on me. And some people don't really know the difference between making a smoothie with fruit and vegetables versus juicing. Juicing removes a lot of the fiber, and yes, we do need fiber in our body. Our body do need fiber, but juicing also keeps and holds a lot more nutrition. I put the lemon in, quarter of a lemon. I usually try to make about 16 ounces, 15 to 16 ounces. I'm already at 15 ounces. RPM is so much higher than the slow juicers. When I had the fast juicer, it sounds like a jet going off in the kitchen. This is much less noisier. I'm pretty much at the 16 ounces already. Also, one of the differences that I've noticed is that with a fast juicer, you get a lot of air bubbles, or people say foam. And with a slow juicer, you get a lot less. Probably at 20 ounces now, so I'm going to stop. And it's good to let it run probably 30 or 45 seconds to make sure everything is out. I don't see anything coming out here. There's still a few drips. And some people keep the pulp because they may make chips or something out of it. Some people, I've heard, use it for making soup and so forth. I don't do any of that. Just in case anything else drips. And when you're storing it, you actually need to store it in a glass jar, because that would prevent it from oxidizing. And that's what turns the juice from green to like a brown, because it has a lot of oxidation in it. And that's one thing that a slow juicer, it produces less oxidation, whereas a fast juicer produces a lot of it, oxidation, which is like air bubbles. But I really do encourage you to look at my other videos, only about 4 minutes, and it's showing you the difference between the juice that I made using the same ingredients as the store-bought. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like.